All right, I am back. I apologize for the few-day break. Life's been hectic. But in the meantime, Amber has continued on her bullshit. Frankly, we even learned from her that she doesn't have full control over her channel now. So yeah, we have a lot to get into, so let's just get straight into it.
Okay, I had a fight on live before this, actually, with Fupa, of course. Team deleted the bus VC. It's just, I don't know. I hate it here. What about you, Fupa?
I mean, the constant fighting definitely takes a toll, but right now we're just not on good terms, so fighting it is, and that's just how it has to be for right now.
All right, so let me get this right. They're deleting the VC that members are using. Not just any members. Members who are paying, I think it's like $10 a month to see. They go into more of like kind of why and what was going on with the drama of that. But also Fupa saying, the fight every day, it takes a toll, but that's just how it has to be. When has that not been the case? When have you been on the show and you guys not been fighting, like, constantly?
There's the thing, right? With shows, like, there can be hostility, there can be infighting, but when it's constantly every single day, the audience is going to get tired of it. I mean, maybe not the bus audience, but I'm just saying, right? There has to be some sort of peace. So Steak, up on live earlier today, was talking some shit about y'all two keeping up till 2 and 4 in the morning because you're arguing about some VCs, all right?
I went in the VC. I'm not in there, like, all day, every day, so I go in there, and I'm usually on mute. Like, I just listen to everyone chat, and when I went in there last night, Amber was trying to ban or, like, get someone kicked out because they were sitting there being quiet and not talking, and she said she made a claim that she thought this person was recording the call.
Okay.
And I am aware that someone's doing that, but I feel like if you're going to kick someone out of a VC and make those accusations, you need to, like, have proof of it.
100%. Like I said, I've been here for a while. Y'all haven't been here too long, but there's some people that join VCs and just mute and just listen. You know what I mean? They just want the tea. They sit in there silent and get their share, then they move on with their life, right?
She was going after this one person, but there's a lot of people in the VC that sit there on mute. And personally, I don't see a problem with it. Like, people just want to sit and hang out, and they're like doing chores.
Like, after a show when there's some heated drama, you go in your VCs, you continue. That's fans. They pay to be in the Discord, so they want to go in there and continue the show.
I don't make the rules of the VC, okay? That's Keem. And the rule is, when you are a host, you can kick anybody for any reason. It can be something as stupid as you don't like the picture of their fucking profile.
Just when you think this show is so ridiculous and it can't get worse, it does. So you're telling me this entire argument and the reason why it got deleted was because people were sitting in there silently. They pay to be in there. Who cares if they don't talk? And I mean, I've heard from people who've got gifted memberships and have been in the VCs that even when you try to talk, you're either muted or talked over. So what's the difference? Also, Amber, what? You are allowed to kick people who are paying a monthly subscription because you don't like how their profile picture looks. Maybe you don't like how they sound. Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
Am I going to do that? No, like, that's stupid. I will kick someone out for valid reasons.
Okay.
And this person, there was drama the day before, and it was just making me uncomfortable that she was sitting there for like 5-6 hours not saying a word, so I kicked her. And Fupa's trying to override me, which you cannot override a host who is kicking someone, even if you disagree, okay? I'm fine with her disagreeing, but, like, what's annoying is when I kick someone, she'll bring them back in. If I mute someone, she'll unmute them. And then she'll start doing petty kicks, revenge kicks, which that's not allowed. That's not a rule.
How do you have proof that her kicks are revenge kicks? And also, I'm sure the person who was sitting in there for 5 or 6 hours wasn't paying attention the entire time. Amber, I mean, the only reason you could know they were in there for 5 to 6 hours is if you were in the VC for 5 to 6 hours. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the only way she can know. So that's insane that you have such little life that that's all you do all day. That's my opinion. Also, it made me really uncomfortable how, like, amicable they were. Is that a word? I think I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. Anyway, it bothered me how cooperative they were with each other during this first part here, where they were saying, she's like, it's okay that she just, like, that we had a disagreement. I don't mind that. Like, why are you being nice to each other? Please stop. Like, just stop.
And it makes her just seem extremely immature. And then we start arguing about it. Listen, there are people in the VC that are literal haters of mine who have called me the worst names you could ever think of ever, and they're still in that VC, and I allow them to be in that VC.
Okay, well, don't act like you're innocent here. I mean, our good old friend Porcahonis was in the VC, and you called her the C word about 20 times. So it's not like you're saying the nicest things to people, you know what I mean? And also, yeah, of course your haters are going to be in there. Like, I'd say out of the 4,000 people who are in that chat every night, I'd say 4,000, let's say there's 4.3 thousand. I'd say 3.9 thousand hate you. I'd say about 200 are just fans of the LCU, and I'd say the other remaining are supporters. But use that term very loosely, because I don't know if anyone really supports you anymore. I think they just tolerate you.
I don't just kick people for disagreeing with me or for having, like, a negative thoughts about me. That's not what I do.
Yeah.
I will kick someone who makes me feel uncomfortable. And Fupa always overrides that every single time. And State complaining about doing his job when he's already awake throughout the night. don't be community manager then. Don't be the manager, because if you're going to complain about doing your job, then that's going to make me feel uncomfortable to come to you in the future.
She says that I'm like overriding her, but she literally does the same thing. Like when we were fighting over D's nuts, like she kept kicking her and they would come back. And so I was in there muting people in the VC that was like trying to talk over me and trying to like argue with me. And I said, listen, I'm not here to argue with you. I don't want to argue. And they just kept going and going and going. So I muted them, and then I mute them, and then she unmutes. So it's like these two hosts are in there and they're just like trying to one up each other. And it's like, it's extremely stressful.
This is the sort of drama that Keem wants on the show. He doesn't want the fans to be hurt, because when you kick people from VCs, you're hurting the fans at the end of the day.
I mean, if you knew Amber before Low-Cal Universe, you know this is just who she is. When you do something to her and it offends her or hurt her feelings, it's a problem. But when she does it to you, it never has been and never will be a problem. So therefore, when she's unmuting people that are making Fupa uncomfortable, well, who cares? It's funny for her. But if you make Amberlynn uncomfortable and Fupa has the nerve to say that, hey, you're kicking them for no reason, God almighty. And of course it's going to hurt the fans' feelings. If I was paying, I forget if it's like $8 to $10 a month to get muted.
You know, because they pay to be in that Discord. They pay to talk to you guys. Because the whole entire thing of this universe is you monetize the hate. That's the whole entire mission statement of this thing. So if you two guys are getting hate, they're paying to hate you. Now, obviously, if they're doxing or like going after like family members or something like that, yes, of course, kick them, let a community manager or mod know, they'll handle it. But
oh, the common sense is such a refresher. You are being paid to be hated on. The entire universe is built on second chances and allowing fans to speak their mind and say what they really feel about you. And guess what? Every time someone sends in a 20 and it's text-to-speech, you're getting paid. So stop complaining. Every time someone's in the Discord yelling at you, they paid to be there. Stop complaining. They are paying your bills, Amberlynn. And like, ugh. And it's frustrating that someone like him can say such the small common sense thing, and we praise him for it. Because this should go without saying, but with Amber, you really need to repeat it 100 times.
if it's just banter back and forth and talking, I mean, it is what it is, you know, and like me, I get a lot of fucking hate, but I mean, it is what it is. It happens. Yeah.
There's a lot of hate that I get in the VC, and I always allow it. Like, if you want to talk to me, if you want to argue with me, if you want to have like a normal discussion, if you want to give me constructive criticism, I'm there to listen to it.
You a lie! No, you're not. Because you kick people then, because then you're like, they make me uncomfortable. Or you mute them. Like, hello? Hello? Or, if someone does it on live, you call Keem. So, you don't do that. Also, you never have taken constructive criticism in your life. If you listened to and took it in, you wouldn't weigh 560 pounds. Sorry.
There's only been a few people that I have muted or kicked. I had valid reasons, and Fupa just kept overriding that. We can just loop about this over and over.
Yeah, we can.
I feel like we're never going to come to an agreement personally.
I got you. So someone said there's supposed to be a member goal to bring back the VC. Have y'all heard of that? Is there a member goal to bring back the VC? Were they supposed to do that?
Keem said it on live.
Okay. Do you remember the number?
300.
300 members. Beautiful.
Okay, so the VC was banned because of Amber and Fupa's argument, mainly Amber. And in order for paying members to get it back, they have to get 300 new members. So, okay, I highly doubt this is ever a problem. It was just a financial stunt. They wanted more money in. They knew what they had to do. They knew people would want the VC back. It's all about financial game with Keem. I mean, we should know this. And I think we still kind of let Amber's rude personality get in the way of that, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, the way she acts is awful on stream, and I do think that's her real personality showing. But I think that some parts are exemplified or, you know, shocker, lies, because Keem wants more money, and I think a lot of times that kind of flies under the radar.
A VC back and hear them argue, bicker, and bitch, then that's up to y'all at the end of the day.
I upgraded my membership so I could be in VC, and Amber asked who I was and then kicked me. When I joined back, she server deafened me. You invite us to VC and kick us for no reason. I paid for cash cow and can't hear.
That is a fucking straight up lie.
I think this should go without saying, but if Amber says it's a lie, it probably is the truth. I think that's just kind of how it works nowadays.
Fupa, I mean, I know we hate each other, but that is a fucking lie.
I mean, I don't recognize the name, like, in particular, but, like, you do, like, mute people and tell people to shut up.
Fupa,
I want to
continue.
know that person's Discord username, because you're a fucking liar. Like, it's so easy to say whatever the fuck you want and everyone to believe it, because that's just what this fucking channel is Amberlynn does everything wrong, Amber's a liar. So it's like,
Well, yeah, you are a liar. And maybe you don't do everything wrong, but you've done a whole lot of wrong in your life, whether it's false allegations, whether it's, you know, lying, whether it's letting a cat out, whether it's like, I mean, there's so much, whether it's being racist, and I mean, there's so much against you, Amber. So yeah, the channel is based on your wrongdoings right now because Bus is currently about you. So, but it can't even really, you can't even say like, oh, it's all about me and all my wrongdoings, because anytime someone tries to bring up your past or wrongdoings, you shut it down. Or your present. like, even if people try to, okay, you're like, don't talk about my current partner. But if you talk about what Emily did in the past, you're like, no, no, we're in our healing era. Yes, she kicked me twice, but we're in our healing era. Like, you are so pathetic. And I genuinely do try to film a lot of my videos with kind of keeping in mind what might be happening. Like, what I mean is, maybe they are trying to heal behind the scenes, or maybe she is different. Like, I really do try to give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt. But with her, it's impossible now. Like, my patience is running very thin on this show because she contradicts every 2 words, and it was like, part of me was like, oh, maybe I'll film a video on, like, her contradictions, but the video would be 5 hours long off of one.
Like, whatever someone says, like, you can say anything and they'll believe you. So I want to know what your Discord name was because I literally have, like, all of them memorized because I don't know, my brain just works that way. So let me know what it is, bitch. Let me know.
If you reply to your own, I guess, donation with your username, we can get that. We can do some investigating and see what happened because there's audit logs and all that for all that, right? And again, Amber, if that's true, it's fucked up. You don't need to be sound. I mean, again, unless it's like doxing or dumb shit. I'm just saying, it's fucked up. And I hope it ain't true for your sake. That's what I'm saying. So
it's not true.
I sit quietly in the VC cause it just feels unwelcoming. There's just a ton of pre-existing drama happening. I have nothing to add, plus it feels stupid. I'm too employed to spend as much time as others seem to. I'm unemployed, lol.
Amber, liar, Lynn calling someone else a liar. You know, Tina's always come up on this show to confront you. You know what I mean? She's always come up. Whenever you talk, she'll hop up in here and go at you. But you never go on Queens to confront her. Why is that?
I don't watch Queens.
Well, one, even if she went on Queens, she would have nothing constructive to say, and she'd get dominated like she does on Bus. But you definitely do watch Queens. Amber, I mean, you've said multiple times you love and support every show in the LCU, so don't lie about that. And also, we know you're obsessed with people who watch and react to your content and people who talk about you. So you're watching everyone, including Tina. And also, like, you've said behind the scenes that you like her. So, like, stop with that weird shit, because whether you like her or hate her, you'd be on her channel. If you hate her, you're there to see what she says. If you like her, you're there to support her. I know what I say sometimes sounds repetitive, but it's just because she's so repetitive.
What you guys are presenting to me is everyone likes Tina D and knows her, so she gets to say whatever the fuck she wants. That is what you're presenting to me.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you can have an opinion and you can voice that opinion, but you're going to get pushback.
I'm never going to voice my opinion again.
Oh my God. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm completely shutting down. I'm never.
Hey, LR, come on, bro. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
OMG, I'm so shocked. Now that someone's giving her pushback, she's shutting down. Obviously, oh my God, but she won't ever shut up. I mean, to say she'll never voice an opinion again is like, it's like saying a billionaire will donate to charity. Like, what? You won't voice the Amberlynn Reed who never shuts the fuck up won't voice. That's like saying you'll never let another animal out. Next will be Twinkie. Come on.
Someone else with a DK89. Amber, I'm not a hater, but because I hate you. I'm a hater because I believed you about Tommy. I sat there as a victim of DV and cried for you. Now you're doing this. So, again,
I never lied about anything I experienced with Tommy. I mean, that's I experienced what I experienced when it comes to that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So that's on that. Like,
Sergio,
so Tommy lied to Rachel.
Ooh, I'm not talking about Tommy.
This is.
Okay, before I even get into the actual context of what they're saying, I hate that now Fupa is also calling Emily Tommy, because, I mean, I don't remember her doing it in the past, and now you're actively trying to protect Emily as well, in my opinion. That's just how I'm viewing it. But, yeah, I mean, by saying you're not lying, you are implying that your girlfriend did lie, and so with that, the thing is, like, you kind of have to talk about it, in my opinion. I mean, I guess she doesn't have to, but I think she would want to clear that up, right? Because if Emily's saying you're lying and you're saying Emily's lying, well, there's a lot of different, things going on there. And I don't know. It's really weird to me. And then as soon as someone brings it up, like, wait, so she lied to Rachel? She's like, I'm not talking about her. I'm actually not talking about her. No, like, you guys are crazy. Like, I'm not talking about her. Girl.
I want Keem in here right now. I want Keem in here right now.
For what? What's wrong?
No, I'm not even kidding. I want him in here right now.
It's not even that deep.
I will not respond to another fucking word until he's in here. I want Keem in here right the fuck now.
ALR wants you.
Keem, I genuinely cannot do this anymore.
And to no one's surprise, they brought Keem in. God, it's so annoying to hear her cry for Keem, because it's just like, it's like when a 3-year-old's going, mommy, 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 mommy. Like, just because you're getting pushback, like, that's your boss. It's not your therapist, nor your emotional support animal. Although God knows if it was an animal, she'd throw it out, but I digress. It's your boss, right? Like, he's doing it for entertainment purposes, so if you're getting hurt, he doesn't care about your emotional well-being, he cares about the money it's bringing in. I mean, why, and I don't even know why they caved in and why Keem came in there, like, God. Even besides the fact that Amber's so annoying, calling for her boss whenever something doesn't go her way, it's like, Keem, we hate you too. Please leave.
To defend Amber, I've been telling her that she has to put content on her personal channel to get the watch hours to help her get her channel monetized. So that is true.
Okay, so fucking sus. Me and Scooter, we're gonna go have our own little network.
Keem, there's nobody more loyal than me. I don't give a what she says.
Let
Let her talk. ALR, let her talk.
When Scooter got called on his fucking channel, I called Scooter. You know what he said to me? I said, well, wait a minute. Were you in it? Would Amber leave with you? He said, absolutely. Why would he tell me that then, bitch? And I put that on my son, mother. All y'all motherfuckers are nobodies without Keem. See, that's the problem with you bitches. You're nobodies without Keem.
100%.
Don't worry,
Listen.
Keem is gonna find out that that's not true. It's totally fine.
What?
It's a tad different for Amber and for some other hosts in the LCU. Like if you came with an audience, of course, you know, we're going to let you do things on your own channel, right? But to people that didn't come with an audience, I'm not in the business to build you up and then you siphon viewers to a personal channel to build yourself up. I don't want to build up anyone's personal channel. I don't.
I agree.
I came over here with over 30,000 subs and I've gone on my channel once. And that was because keep my members and that was it because I was told not to go back on there. And because he did give me this opportunity, I haven't gone back on there, bitch.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be doing both, bitch.
No, it won't happen.
Either way.
Anyways, Keem, did you get my DM?
I have no problem with you doing both, but I don't want you streamed over there. Make videos over there.
I know, I heard you. I will follow suit. Don't worry, boss.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So she's allowed to post content on her channel, but she's not allowed to go live. That's why she hasn't been live since that first time. Because Keem's not letting her. Her live streams and real, raw reactions have to be on LCU. Because he knows how many people send in hate donos, and he wouldn't be getting a cut of that if it happened on her channel. I mean, come on. Keem, you make it so odd. It's infuriating for me because part of me, like the tiniest sliver, still has the hope that Amber will, you know, realize and turn her life around. But I mean, like, she's 3 feet in the grave already, so I feel like that's just impossible. But like, it hurts my heart to see people so utterly clueless that this boss has no good intentions at all. I mean, he wants the money and that's it, and I can't blame him to an extent because Amber brings in a shit ton of money. But at the same time, like, Amber, you're being controlled. But that's about all that interesting I really feel or worthy of covering has happened. I'm just want to let you guys know if I don't post very often during the weeks and whatnot, like, I'm still here, I still lurk. I do try and be more active, but you know, I'm still in school. I'm a senior. I'm about to graduate, and so you know things are kind of ramping up. And with that being said, like I'm also in sports. My sports team actually just got gold at a competition, and so we're moving on to the next round, and we're very excited about it. So, you know, I've been kind of busy, and it's been. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've missed too much. But I do want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart for sticking around, staying subscribed, watching my videos. I've had 3 videos now hit 1,000 views, and I've been consistently getting like 30 likes, and it's just insane to me that that many of you watch and listen to what I have to say. Like, I am truthfully grateful for you guys. I mean, I'm in high school. My senior year has been really interesting so far, and this has definitely been one of the biggest highlights. Is just being able. I've been wanting to do YouTube for forever, and like finally doing it, and having so many people come and be so supportive of me has just meant the world. We're closing in on 170, and to think that we could be at 200 before I know it is insane. I love you guys all so much. I hope you have a blessed day. Remember that you're loved. Okay, bye.